just beyond miffed right now. I stopped for a short while to read a message that come across on my phone, and it had a post about some I'm holding hard to keep calling names and just getting real bad on this because I want to. I probably will anyway, so here's a heads up for you. I'll just say this. Some Limpnenny in New York, or somewhere close to New York City, close to the New York Times, did an op-ed today, and it got published. And whoever authorized it to be published, talk about stupid. Oh my God, you want your snowflakes? Here you go. This guy, his initials are DPP. I'll call him Mr. PP because obviously he's got to be old enough he's seen this movie before. And then for some reason, God knows why, he writes an op-ed about the movie Mary Poppins with Dick Van Dyke and Julie Andrews. His contention, now get this, his contention, he thinks the movie Mary Poppins is racist. Why? And it's totally laughable. Because Mary Poppins and Dick Van Dyke, their faces are black. Oh, they're wearing blackface. That's racist. Mr. PP, have you ever looked back in history? Did you pay attention in school when you were growing up during history classes where they talked about what went on in England back in the day? All right, this is back in the early 1900s. Their homes and businesses were powered, heated, and run with coal. All right? So, if you were to reference pictures from back in that day, the skies, the way things looked around England and various cities, make the pollution in Los Angeles pales in comparison to what the skies looked like back then. I mean, Los Angeles was a sunny beach ground compared to that, or is. Mr. PP needs to get his head out of his diapers because I think you must have been a big bedwetter when you were growing up. That's all I can say. Mary Poppins is racist. Oh, they had blackface on. Dipstick. Chimney sweeps abounded around England back in the day because there was so much soot, but there was a lot of soot built up in the chimneys because of the coal-fired furnaces and whatnot else. All right, and so the chimney sweeps pretty much went from house to house. There were bunches of them, and they got dirty. And every once in a while, a resident might stick his face in the wrong place at the wrong time, and that sweeper come through the chimney and put some dust on them, and they got black face. Okay, soot on your face. They're not running around trying to look like black people. They're not trying out there imitating black people. That's not what Mary Poppins did at all. You got your head so buried. Oh my God. Dude, you better go get your wet wipes and clean your ass because you need it. I've never heard such idiotic, pie-faced, lip-ninny, twat-waffle BS in all my life. I'm done. This I'm not done. This shows what's going on in our country today. This shows what's going on in our country today. It's getting worse. It's not getting better. It's bad enough we got Nancy Pelosi having an ever-loving hissy fit, and all they are, the Democrats and anybody else, just, look, Donald Trump won the presidency, okay? Not everybody's happy about it. I understand that. I'm not happy with some of the things the guy says and how he acts sometimes. But in my life of living, that man has done more than any other president in this country for the past 50 years. This man has actually gone out. They've made promises and he's fulfilled on everything. The one thing he ain't been able to fulfill upon right now is this wall thing. You know, maybe we don't need a complete wall all the way across the country, but there are areas that even Border Patrol said we need. And anybody that's not, they don't, all right, yeah, I'm changing the subject a little bit. The only reason you're going after Donald Trump now is the man switched sides from being a Democrat to being a Republican. They're not getting political donations anymore. Ooh. All right, so that tells you where the Democrats have been getting a lot of their money. To me, I could be wrong, but prove it. And he's doing things that they have been promising this country, the people of this country, for decades, and they have yet to fulfill on it. And I don't think they ever will. They're too imbued with their own selves. I mean, oh.
Do you realize the power I'm bringing to this meeting?
Nancy, go bury yourself. Put yourself in the corner, face in the corner and stay there. Put yourself on timeout. That's what they do nowadays. You don't get spanked anymore, you get put in timeout. Mr. PP, go change your diapers. It's a movie. It's been around for ages. Disney put it together back in the 60s, in the 50s even. Julie Andrews was not being racist. Neither was Dick Van Dyke. Neither was Walt Disney. Get a life. Wake up to reality. Oh, God, crawl back in the womb and start all over again. Oh, my God. I'm done. I've had my say. That's it. If you don't like it, that's too bad. But things are stupid in this country. It's getting worse. It's not getting any better. This is not the America that I grew up in my youth. This is just absolutely ludicrous. It's stupid. It's just beyond stupid. Goodbye. I'm done.